Good morning. It's 11:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, June 14, 2019. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Okay, it looks like a standard correction. It actually went up more than they thought. It actually did three waves up. And it came down to we'll just say Theta wave. And it looks like it's reversing. So it looks like 127 was the bottom. That's in my opinion. Don't take my advice. I'm just going by these waves. And today, the last rise was three waves. So, like I said, it's starting to go more parabolic, and the profit from the bottom wave to the top of the third wave seems to be extended. Um, when does the wave start? Let's take a look at the RSI. After it dips down in the 30s, where are we? We're RSI 50, but what I'm looking at this now, okay, here goes your first wave dip down on the 30, came up. The second wave went to the 50. Now we're on this third wave, and it's going straight across. I'm trying to see where that happened before. Will it begin a new wave up without hitting the 30s RSI? I don't know. Looking at this, I didn't expect a third wave up. Usually it's been two waves. Now I see a third wave. Can it possibly take off from the RSI being at 50? Quite possibly. Since this is an unusual and it's going more and more parabolic. It's holding at 100, around 130. Will it hold? Will it hold, or will it bounce off the RMA 50, which is this purple line here, which bring about 125? But already it came down to 127, which is pretty close. If I would go by the other waves, it should hit. It looks like it should hit 125 and go up. But this is much different because now this is three waves. We're at the 50. Has anything ever taken off from the 50 without first going lower? I don't know. It all depends really on the whale. We all know. We all got to admit this market is manipulated. I've gotten close to figuring out who's manipulating it. I can't get a name, but I know they exist, and I know it's the market maker. It has something to do with the market maker at Coinbase. Okay, if you watch my videos, you can go and check. Can it go up from the 50? It actually did go up on the 50 on the second wave. I don't know what it'll do from the third wave. The third wave has now gone down to the second wave. But we've been only working off one and two waves. Will this third wave now act like the second wave before? Price corrects down to the previous wave and then goes up. It's quite possible. Over here we had two waves. It came back down to the first wave. It goes up. Will it behave that way? One, two, third wave, come back down to the second wave and start going back up. It's a possibility, but this is all new ground to me. So if it does, we'll learn something from this. So we're gonna watch it to see what happens. If it will actually will a second wave out of these three waves be the resistance And will it go back up, even though the RSI is only at 50? Now, the problem I'm having in here with this is the last waves always kept going up after they bumped down the first, second wave. You see, after it went down to 30, it didn't go up. This is a hard one to call. It always seemed to go down lower below the 50 before it went back up. Below the 50 before it went back up. Okay? Below the 50 before it went back up. Below the 50 before it went back up. Below the 50 before it went back up. Now we have a three-wave drive up. Alpha, beta, zeta. I don't know what you'll call the third wave. A, B, and C wave. Now we went down to the RSI down to 50, and now the third wave is even with the second wave. Will it act at the same wave principle and go down to the previous wave and go back up? Stay tuned. Keep your eyes open. We'll see. Remember, this is only my opinion. Don't run out and start buying stuff. All right? Watch it. Like I'm saying, I'm asking for people input. This is all new. The previous two waves we were correct on, but now this is a different animal altogether. It's a three-wave increase versus the math of the second wave. I would suspect that the third wave would retract down to the second wave and then we start going up again. But like I said, we'll see.